What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Back on Iowa Plainsview, we got a harvest to finish, and we have some milk to sell. We got a little over 100,000 milk to sell, so that should be some money. We'll get this harvest finished up, 37,000 right there, and then we'll probably start looking at buying us a new field. Hopefully, I need to buy some more cows, is what I need to do. But I don't want to buy them. I want to let them be born, and that way we can get like max money out of them, because well, we've made our money back on the initial cows we bought, and we still have like 140 cows over there. So we might as well let them reproduce and go on about their business, and then go from there. So hope everybody's doing well today in live chat. If you're watching later on YouTube, remember this was streamed on twitch.tv/DuceMS. Coming out with me, I have two other YouTube channels. A main YouTube channel that's my primary for everything else other than Farm Sim. Go check it out down below. Yeah. Find it down there. Find that dang old stream down yonder. We're headed over to Jackson's farm with sorghum. We have 112,000 left to deliver, and it's about 4 trips, roughly 3.5 trips, and it should be full. So that's good. That'll be done, and then we can skip till tomorrow and start selling some milk. Because I don't think I'm taking. The only reason I took field one is because it's good money. 2, because we have 0 discount on that field right now, and the local farmers are trying to sell off some of this land. But if you help them out, working some and make them some money, you also can get a discount on the field when you go to buy it. So I can get up to a 44% discount, which is a huge discount. So it should be able to help me buy field 1, 2, and 3, and field 7 up here is already maxed out, I think. I'm trying to take my time. I don't want to go crazy here and flip right at the beginning. We have to save that toward the end of the video. So trying to take it easy. Trying to take it easy here. Celtic Moon, Bob Smootalini, Voltage, how's it going? Skull Monster coming in with 11 months of sub support. Thank you so very much for 11 months of sub support. Much appreciated. Get some hearts, some plungers, some golden TP in chat. Thank you very much, Skull Monster. I can finally catch a stream. Yeah, absolutely. Happy you could catch it. Smootalini said, welcome friends, this is BBC America. Your host, Sir Smootalini Attenborough, speaking to you from the wide plains of Iowa. Let's see what interesting and exciting critters we get to observe today. Fantastic, Smootho. Fantastic. Hearts and plungers and golden TP all around. Thank you, Skull Monster. Much appreciated. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you get to catch a stream. Heck yeah. I'm happy that anybody shows up, honestly. I'm just happy if people show up at all. I'd be sitting there playing and nobody'd be watching. What's up, Tater Salad? How's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Looks like we're starting off with a Deucem Transportus, the long-distance trucking deuce. A cousin of the stealing trucking deuce. Deucem Bales Stelius. Deucem Balis Stelius. Sorry, I messed that up. Work let you go today, but I still have work tomorrow and Wednesday. Sad days, man. Sad days. Good thing you got let off a little early today, though, right? Needs to be unloaded already? Dang, I literally just left. I'm doing well, yeah. Yeah, Tater, absolutely. I'm doing well today. Heck yeah, we're going to get this finished up and get on to selling some milk, making some money. We're getting to that part of the year now where all this extra that we're going to accumulate is going to be sold soon, and we'll make our little bit of money off of it. And then next year we're planting soybeans on our field, because I feel like we'll take a wheat contract or something and get enough wheat just for the chickens, so I won't have to worry about that. We'll plant soybeans on our field. We'll sell the soybean straw and the soybeans to make us some good money. We'll have to wait till the next year to do it, but yeah, definitely be able to make us some good money. I think we got enough straw stacked up for a while. If I do take a contract for straw, if I don't, doesn't really matter. I think I'm okay for. I'm covered for a bit here, I think. So, no big deal on that. Let's go get Jimmy unloaded over here. Where is Jimmy? Why are you turned sideways, sir? Did he turn out so we don't have to... He might have went ahead and turned out so we don't have... Oh no, he's not turned at all. I was about to say, it looks like he's turned out. No, he just backed up away from the crop so I could pull up and empty him out. Nice. I'm going to run my cruise down and we'll just run with him like we usually do. If he starts moving, we'll just go with him, but I don't think he's going to. He's going to wait first. What's up, Ron, to play games? How's it going? Welcome. You work for a home shipping network doing package handling. Nice. Nothing wrong with that. Heck yeah. I'm glad they let y'all go early then. Which also might be bad for the shipping industry. It may be slow, which I doubt. I doubt that. What's up, Crystal? How's it going? Good to see you. Welcome back. Where did that pop up? I gotta figure out why that one's popping up in a weird place. Tater Salad gifted a tier 1 sub to Ron to Play Games, given 101 gifted subs in the channel. Welcome back. Nox One, why is this so low? Weird. It may not be low for you guys. I don't know. Get some hearts and plungers and golden TP in chat for Tater Salad, gifting a sub to Ron to Play Games and to Smoodalini. Hearts and plungers all around. Let's go. And enjoy those emotes, you two. The crappiest emotes you'll find on Twitch. Enjoy them. Let him finish his row up and then we'll jump in with him. Pizza Hut, what's up, man? How's it going? Oh, got some in-game cash funds coming our way. If anybody dropped any earlier, I just didn't see them, which shouldn't, because if it let Celtic redeem it, then it was already done. I'll take them 500 big in-game dollars. I like it. Smoodalini, Sir Smoodalini Attenborough. There on the horizon, we can spot the silhouette. Hello? Let me try this again. How close do I need to be? Jeez. There on the horizon, we can spot the silhouette of a murder deuce. Deucem homicidium. What is happening right now? Let us try and get closer to the giant and steal the harvest that is collected for the trucking deuce. Like a troller still on or something? I feel like I'm drifting off to the left here. This is crazy. What are you doing? Dang, all over the place today. So hey, we got it. Yeah, we'll just run with him until we're full. This is typically the easiest way I've found to do this. And we're full. Yeah, there we go. Hammer down. Eastbound and down, loaded up and copyrighted. Can't sing that on here. Although that is something that I've pondered a lot lately, and I hadn't thought about it in a while, but if on YouTube I stream for 5 hours or 6 hours or 8 hours, and I have a 30-second segment or a 15-second segment of some music that pops up that's copyrighted, they get to copyright the entire 5 or 6 or 8 hour stream. Instead of just the 30 seconds where that song is or 15 seconds where that song's playing. That to me is the dumbest thing ever, and I've never understood it. Never, not even once. You have to buy new controllers, so my son said it suffers from analog drift. Oh, it suffers from analog drift. Mine does that too, Bob. I play so much like Trials and Riders Republic that my left thumbstick just drifts to the right the whole time. It's pretty bad, honestly. But yeah, it's pretty bad. Now that we're closer, we can have a better look at this magnificent beast. It seems to be of the distinct form of other groups by its golden and black coat. Its blue stripes of war paint left over of its victims, giving it a fearsome look, warding off predators but also attracting mates. Farmer's Geographic channel here. This is fantastic. Hey, Spiderhead, how's it going? Good to see you. But yeah, Bob, I have controllers do that a lot, and pretty quickly. I quit buying the really expensive controllers because the thumbstick lasts about as long in those as they do the $20 or $30 controllers. So the $60 controllers are out, never again. Like the actual $60 Xbox controllers, never again. I buy some that are like, I think they're $19.99 or $24.99, whatever they are. They're really solid controllers, and they got good like pressure sensor throttles on them, or triggers on them, which I need. But they last just as long, but they don't last that long. None of them do. I get about 6 months out of a controller before I start getting stick drift on it. I don't even know what we're at here. What are we at? 48,000 left. All right, so yeah, one more load and then a half a load, and the rest of it's ours. Or not even half a load, really. Oh, I forgot we don't have cruise on. That's all right. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Celtic Moon. Nothing at all. So playing Trials Rising or Trials Fusion or Trials Evo or Trials HD, any of those, it's very pressure sensitive on the triggers for throttle and brake. So if I find one that I really like, that's really good, I'll keep buying it. And I found one that I really like that's not super expensive, but it's not cheap either. And a lot of the ones that are in like the $10 range just don't have enough. There's not enough throw in the trigger. There's not enough space in the trigger to have that nice, really in-depth throttle control. Which I'm not that good at Trials, but it definitely helps to have a lot of throttle control, which I don't have in cheaper the lower end controllers. For other games, it wouldn't even matter. Like for this, it wouldn't matter. The $10 controller, $5 controller would be fine. Like absolutely. Yours is about 2 years old. Oh, dude, you got 2 years out of it. You're doing good. Yeah, mine lasts about 6 months. I got to buy a new one. JB Weld, you got about 2 or 3 years out of your controllers before they got drift. Luckily, I had 2, and they were opposite sticks that drifted. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. You just had a friend swap the parts over. That's the best way to go, yeah. But yeah, I get about 6 months out of mine. And it's been that way since I started playing Trials in 2012 or whatever it was. I started playing Trials. 2011 maybe. I don't remember.
That's a new follow.
But yeah, it's been that way forever. Why is that? Is that low for you guys? The pop-up notifications? Are they low or is it just me? That seems lower than it used to be for some reason. I don't have a list of my equipment I'm streaming with, or I just can't find it. No, I don't have it listed. I probably should make like a whole list. And if I was partnered or something with some of these companies, I probably would like have a link, I guess, to be able to purchase those said parts. But I guess I could put a list together. Like, I've never actually made a PC specs list. Could do that, I guess. I'm sure it's interesting to see what people use. A little low? Weird. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why. Let me tab out. I know you don't hear the game sounds right now. Let me go see what's going on. Let's do that. I'll just back off the compressor some. I've got a limiter on it, so it keeps it even, right? It keeps it even. Anytime I tab out, this thing comes to a complete stop for some reason. After the laptop fiasco, you're never opening anything again? I don't blame you. And JB Well, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I have those days where I feel the same. Throw some JB Weld on my life, please. Put it back together. Liquid concrete. You gotta love that stuff, man. I don't know why. On YouTube, I think they were good. It's the same service, and these were fine last week. I don't get it. Oh, you know what it might be? I could have just turned it up for you guys and left it down for me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't work on this kind of stuff off stream. I just do it while I'm playing. That's part of live, right? It's not like this is $1 million TV show. This is not a high quality production. It's a production of some sort, just not a high quality production. And I'm okay with that. Yeah, that was with the game, and it was on Friday, Celtic Moon, because Sons of the Forest was so much quieter, I think. Or no, there were certain sounds in Sons of the Forest that were really, really loud, so I just clamped the compressor down. I forgot to turn that off today on Medieval. And I was like, why is this so low? And now I know why. I know where to put it back down to, though, so that's good. Try to get consistent sound out of everything. It's very hard with different games. All games are different. They all sound different. They all have different volumes within the environment and the sound effects and all that kind of stuff. So having a compressor or a limiter just keeps them, that's the maximum it can go. And it's really nice. Bob nailed it. I should have had all this done before the stream, but I didn't. Yes. That exactly. For the last 5 years, Bob. For the last 5 years. So I think my 5-year affiliate anniversary is coming up. I think I started streaming in March on Twitch and YouTube together 5 years ago. And then about 3 weeks later, I got the affiliate status on Twitch. So, yeah, I think it's coming up. I think it's in April. I think it's right around Miss Deuce's birthday, actually. It makes it more entertaining. I mean, it just makes it real, man. I'm not some robot that gets up here and reads from a script, you know. I'm just a real dude playing some video games, you know, and that's what makes it real to me. Now, of course, you want a nice, smooth production. You want everything to go well. You don't want all the problems and stuff. But you know, stuff happens. It's live. It happens that way. If one thing has taught me anything, it's when you unplug the entire PA system while Little Big Town is on stage. Nothing else in your life is going to be as embarrassing as that. So, yeah, you know, I did that at Elvis Fest in Tupelo, Mississippi one year. And I have not been bothered by pretty much anything since. Nothing. It doesn't bother me. Live production was my life for 15 years. So, hey, stuff happens live, man. It's just the way it is, you know. Do the best you can to prep for everything, and then something else pops up. The startup intro of No One Survived is very loud. Yeah, the sounds of No One Survived is probably one of those that can be kind of weird. I bet you were just loved. Well, see, there's a whole story behind that, Bob, and I'll be happy to tell it to you because we got a bit of driving left to do here. It's not going to take long though. That's the cool part about this. It's a very short story. So, Little Big Town was running fiber optic, or not fiber. Yeah, they were running. I think they were running Cat 5 out front. That's how we send all the signal from the stage to the out front, a Cat 5. They were one of the first people that I had ever run into that did that, right? We used copper. If we had a 48 channel snake, that was 48 inputs. We also had 16 outputs, right? So all that was individual copper lines inside of a snake. Well, Cat 5, you just run the Cat 5 and then plug in adapters. We jumped off of their outputs for us. Or no, they jumped off of our outputs for them. That's what it was. And when I was done, there were two bands after me. So while the first band was playing, I went and had dinner. And then when Little Big Town started, I was going to lid my console. I was going to put everything up. And I didn't think about it, but I unplugged two lines, or unplugged my snake head, or my snake split. And when I unplugged it, earlier in their set, they had issues with their own Cat 5. Somebody had set a chair on it and cut their Cat 5 or something. So they flipped it, ran it to Monitor World, but they were still running their outputs from front house. And I thought, well, since they're just running everything from Monitor World, from the stage, I can unplug our snake because we're done, right? We're done out here. There's nothing else out here. What I didn't realize is they were still backtracking the main outputs through our snake. So when I popped the snake loose from the split, everything went quiet, and I immediately popped it right back in. It was like just a hiccup, which had happened like 14 times that night during the first part of their set before they figured out what the problem was. Again, things happen live. You know, you just got to figure it out and keep the show going, which is what they did, which was great. But I popped that thing loose, and the front house guy looked at me. He goes, "What'd you just do?" And I was like, "I popped my snake split loose." And he goes, "Yeah, that shouldn't have anything to do with us." He was like, "Are you sure that's what did that?" And I was like, "I don't know, but I know when I popped this loose, I stopped hearing sound, so I put it right back in." And he goes, No, do it again, because if it's not you, we still have something going on." And I was like, "It can't be us though, right?" And he goes, "No, we're not getting anything from you anymore." And I was like, "That's what I thought." So I popped it loose again, and it was me because they were still running our split out to them. So I popped it. I tried to get it back in, and of course I was fumbling with it, couldn't get it back, go back together then. And I got it back in there, screwed it back on. I was like, "What is going on?" And he looked at me. He goes, "Oh, you know what? We left the main outputs from the snake out here, not at Monitor World." And I was like, "Oh my God, I cannot believe they just unplugged their main outputs while they were on stage talking." But they were only talking between songs, so it was no big deal. It was no big deal. Everybody was fine. Nobody got mad, nothing like that. But they were talking. They were between songs, so everything was fine. but it was really, really, really awkward for me. Really awkward for me. Really awkward for me. You sometimes stream, but very rarely. Haven't over a year on YouTube because I just don't like how people are. Oh, that's a very good reason. I give people my 2 cents if somebody comes in talking crazy, and then I ban them. I don't like people either, and I mean that in the nicest way possible, right? The people that are literally just out there to troll, I don't put up with that mess. I have run into so many good, kind people that just like to hang out and enjoy a conversation, though. I wouldn't trade this for the world. Having a good stream presence is definitely something that needs to be had. Yeah. Not if you just want to stream it and share to whoever shows up. You don't have to have a good stream presence by any means. I don't have a good stream presence. I just like to sit here and talk to whoever shows up. So I did hear something about YouTube. In the middle of your stream, change your title in YouTube, and it pops you to the top of the... What? In the middle of the stream, change the title? Really? Is that a thing? What's up, Derek? How's it going, buddy? Yeah, where did you hear that, Celtic Moon? I'm curious. Because I've never heard that before. I know people go back and update. I went back and updated my winter survival demo that I did. I went back and updated the title for that not long ago, and it's gotten a few extra views because of it. But I don't do it in the middle of a live stream. That seems weird. Gargoyle raid from YouTube, yes. Yeah, buddy. I was watching GG before I started. His first play on Wild West. I'm kind of curious to know how it went for him. I was watching him do the quest where he gets the recipes for cooking, I think. And I haven't done those yet, so it was kind of cool to get to see that. It pops where though? Like, what do you mean it pops? Like, what do they mean it pops? I guess I don't understand. Like, why would you change your? Do they think it like puts them to the top of the list or something? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think that may be a causation correlation type deal there, where it's correlation, not causation. Or it may just be coincidence, honestly. I don't think that's true. I think it's they may have changed their title to some words that are more searched during their live stream, and it happened. I don't think it's necessarily because they just changed their title. Yeah, typically it's just coincidence when that kind of thing happens. I mean, unless I see some statistical data that that's actually true, I don't think I believe that. It's good to go back and update titles later on after you realize that maybe you could have worded it better or put something in there that's more searchable and that's relevant to what you're doing. But just changing the title to anything in the middle of a stream shouldn't have any bearing whatsoever. I mean, maybe, but if you've got 100 likes on your stream in the first 20 minutes and then you change your title, it's liable to drop you down and not put you up, right? Because it's like, oh, that's something new, so now we have to recirculate it back in, but this one's doing really well and it's already at the top. So, you know what I mean? Like, it could be a negative thing. I mean, I don't know. I just never heard echo-based network. I've never heard of that. Not one time. All the research I do, all the videos I look up and stuff on YouTube, I've never heard anybody say just change your title. But I mean, it could be detrimental though. You know, like if you've got 50, 60 people watching, and then you change your title, it could drop you down in the list. Because it's going, oh, well maybe that's a new stream. There's nobody in there yet until it registers that there are people in there. So it could actually be a problem. I want to see some data on this. I appreciate you bringing that up, Celtic Moon. I'm gonna have to go look at this because that seems reasonable given YouTube and the way their algorithm works. But I don't know if I've ever tried to change my title in the middle of a YouTube stream. It's weird. I'll have to think about this. Yeah, I'll have to think this through because I don't know that I've ever heard of that working. But I appreciate you bringing it to my attention. It gives me something to go look at and test out maybe next. Maybe we'll test it out tomorrow. About an hour in, I'll just change the title and see what happens. Which I don't think is going to matter tomorrow because we're going to be playing the Planet Crafter, and it's just not a super searched game right now. You know, maybe just after the update it is. But if the update's out, we'll probably be doing that tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know. I've just never heard of that. That seems okay. All right. I mean, from YouTube, it would make sense because it's a bunch of stuff that shouldn't work but does work. So they switch it up to a bunch of hashtags. I mean that's true too. That's true too. That's true too. I mean, I don't know. That's a good point though. Nope. I think that's the longest I've ever been on two wheels. I thought I slowed down enough. I guess I didn't. I mean, that's true, yeah. It could just be switching, because it's switching keywords or whatever. That's very, yeah, grab the toilet paper. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to sell all that. Dang, man. All right, well, we made $9 grand, but we actually just lost money. Because sorghum price right now is not good. Where are we at? We're in August. It's not great, anyway. Yeah, we're at 300. We could have got 500. We lost 200 per thousand on that. Ooh. And that was $9 grand worth too. That was a lot. That was like 10 grand worth of sorghum we just sold for 300 instead of 500. I mean, like, I do hashtags on YouTube. And I know they're searchable hashtags. But I've never thought about changing them in the middle of a stream or changing the title in the middle of a stream. Strange. Yeah, Twitch won't let you have a butt for an emoji. But if I could get like a butt clench, I think that would probably be the best emote we could ever have. Because it's constant when I'm driving something, so. But they won't let you do that, because it's a bare butt. Even if it's not, anything that's shaped like a butt, they won't let you have anymore. Well, that was our last load. I hate that I just wasted all that money, though. I probably just lost about 6 or 7 grand. But the delivery is done. Yeah, it's completed. So once we get the rest of the sorghum up over here, we're good. Everything else goes to the house. And then we can sleep till tomorrow and start selling some milk. I think. What's the cows? Cows, what you looking like? Oh, they're good. Yeah, they're good. Chickens are good too. Sweet. All right. Yeah, I don't know if Gargoyle's made it over here yet or not. He may be busy doing something else, but I would like to know how he liked playing Wild West the first time around there. Bud, you said you were over there. What was his impressions? You can give me just the highlights if you want. I'll get the actual full length, I'm sure, later from Gargoyle. You're currently playing on Griffin, Indiana? Nice. Heck yeah. I've been doing this single player. This is my 81st episode on here, and we're barely making progress, but we're making progress, so I'm pretty happy. Our next multiplayer map. Right now we have Celtic Jr. and Gabe / Crystal playing together. They each, Crystal, Gabe are on one farm. Celtic Moon and Jr. each have a farm, and I've got a farm for myself. Their farms have not been picked yet. We're going to do a random wheel spin for who gets what farm. I've already picked mine, and it's going to be interesting. But we're kicking it off on Friday at around around noon Eastern, 11 a.m. Central. Be here early if you can be here, because we'll be doing the wheel spin and stuff pretty quick. And I'll be updating everything in Discord as we do it, so it'll all be kind of on the fly, updating as we do it. So, and I think he's actually done. Is this field done? That looks pretty done to me. All right, cool. But we'll be on Eastern North Carolina. No seasons, no paid DLC stuff on there. Should be a lot of fun. What I missed a little bit, me almost flipping the truck. We finished up this, so the rest of this is ours, and I accidentally sold about 10 or 12,000 of sorghum I didn't need to sell. Won't get our farms till Friday. Nope, not until the stream starts. It's just the easier way to do things, honestly. That's the way I typically do these solo farms like this, Crystal. Is I do it all on stream, so it's all seen and shown, and everybody gets the same view. It's not me just telling everybody I did a random draw. I hate that I can't undo that from this side. I gotta go around here. All right, we'll get Jimmy to drive this back over to the house. Thing definitely needs some fuel. You know what? I may drive this. I may let Jimmy drive this one back over to the house. Crop destruction's off. Yeah, I posted. So I took some screenshots of the settings. I'm gonna make a list of them. Probably tomorrow morning. I'll start getting all that settled. And if you want your own farm, I need to know by tomorrow night. So tomorrow night Central Time, Eastern Time, either one. So let me know if you want your own farm. I need to know. Let's create job. And then tell them to deliver to grain silo system. Yep, there we go. No looping. Start job. Sweet. Easy peasy. We'll stop and get fuel on the way. Maybe. Hello? Oh, there we go. Wow, that took a minute. That definitely took a minute. All right, yeah, we'll stop and get some fuel, and then we'll keep on. Yep, that's why I asked. Yep, that's the way we normally do it, just to keep it fair and everybody can see what we're doing. And I think having the interaction and stuff with the randomized wheel spin and then land auctions and all that kind of stuff makes it even more fun. So we'll spend a bit of time doing that to start with, and then I'll go through and put all the fields in. There's like 100 of them, so it's gonna take me a minute. But we'll go through and get all that stuff in, and we'll do our 2 auction spins probably a little bit later into the stream. So the first 30 minutes to an hour is probably just going to be chit-chatting, going over the rules, doing the farm draws. We'll do those first. That way people that are playing can get right on and start playing. About an hour and a half in, we'll do our 2 random land auctions, and I'll put those in Discord, and we'll have those ready to go too. So a lot of Friday is probably just going to be chit-chatting, and I'll probably not get a whole lot done Friday. But the next Friday, I plan on playing a little longer. actual gameplay, because we'll still have our wheel spins, but they'll be quick after we get everything established. When we did No Man's, it worked out really well after the first stream. It went pretty easily, so it should be a lot of fun. You guys know that Albert Einstein was a real person? Always thought he was a theoretical physicist. Oh man, I've never heard that dad joke. But I always thought he was theoretical as well. I didn't know he actually existed. You know what blows my mind though, Smudo, is I always thought of Tesla as being like some ancient figure, right? Like in the mid 1800s or something is when he died. He died in 1943. Like, Tesla was very relevant in the modern era. It's crazy, man. Oh, there's Gargoyle, just nuking some lunch. Fernier launch, it's a 6 out of 10. If you'd have played it on launch day, Gargoyle, I don't think you'd have said that. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. It was brutal. It was brutal. I tried to stay positive about it as long as I could. It was brutal on launch day, though. Yeah, like you just said, yeah, probably would have been worse if you'd have played before the 4 or 5 patches, yes. Yeah, I just, the graphics and the playstyle and stuff, man, it's definitely a step backwards. I don't see it. I don't see it helping their name any to going forward. If you read all the negative comments, you'll find a lot that specifically state that they have lost all trust in whatever future projects they plan on releasing, and that's a pretty big problem. That's a pretty big problem. Wait, is there something else over here we can do that we don't have like a discount on? That's cotton. Them's got 11% discount. I think this is already, yeah, it's got a 44% discount on it already. All right, well, that's done, so let's at least collect the contract anyway. Boom. And there's more harvesting. Canola, barley, wheat. I could do these, but I don't want to. I'm just going to be honest. There's no need for me to do them, so I'm not going to. Yeah, Pizza Hut, this harvester soaks down some fuel, man. Virtual Magic Games was Unreal 4. Moon Punch is a Unity. Game was an early release or a dump state with the higher ups. See, that's crazy to me, man. That they let it go from Unity. I mean, from Virtual Magic Games having it on Unreal 4, which would have been amazing. It would have looked fantastic in Unreal 4. To dropping it back on Unity, it's just so sad that happened. Honestly, so sad. It's so sad. It really is. It needs a bath too, it does, yeah. I sent an email to Coach, who was the one telling his chat about it. Maybe he'll respond back. I mean, you don't have to bother people about it, so I mean, I can go find it. I just don't, I've never heard of that. So I'm definitely gonna look into it though. He got real old then. He did, yeah, he was in his 80s. He was like 87 when he died, man. It's crazy, man. Like I never thought of, like I didn't think he lived past like 1910. You know, 1920 maybe, but yeah, when I finally found that out, I was blown away. I was like, this dude lived at 1943. And 2 years later, a UFO crashed in Roswell. I'm just pointing that out. I'm not saying it has anything to do with each other. I'm just pointing out the dates. One may have nothing to do with the other. But a lot of documents came up missing of a lot of inventions. And then a UFO crashed in Roswell. Maybe not connected at all. Probably not connected at all. But it feels connected. It feels connected. That's my conspiracy theory for the day. Do you know how to feed pigs in Farm Sim 22? No, I do not, Crystal, because I've never messed with pigs. Spoiler alert: my next single player is going to be a pig farm. In England somewhere. Be wary of any man who has a pig farm. Yeah, my next single player is going to be a pig farm in England somewhere. What's up, Ethan? How's it going? Good to see you. All right, let's go get cleaned up. Jimmy should be back with the truck anytime now, hopefully. Long story short, Toplitz was lucky to have had the IP in contract with VMG, but VMG's closed its doors due to debtors and liquidation still. Toplitz had to fight to get the IP from collectors. What do you mean? You're talking about from... Oh, Virtual Magic Games closed its doors. Oh, see, I didn't even know that, man. I was wondering why they switched from Virtual Magic Games. So because of what, the pandemic? They just went under because of the pandemic, I guess? They weren't able to do anything, so... That's crazy, dude. I didn't realize they closed their doors. Honestly, Gargoyle, at this point, I'm really on the side of they should have just let it go if they weren't going to put it on Unreal. Like, they should have just let it go. In my honest, I don't need fuel. I already got fuel. In my honest opinion, I don't think this has done them any favors. And the game is going to get easier to play and it's going to get smoother, but it's never going to look any better than it does now. It's never going to look like Medieval Dynasty, and I think that's the biggest problem, is the graphics downgrade for people is so poor. They're just not going to be happy with it, no matter what happens. I did not bump that pallet the other day. It makes me feel better. They should have waited for another Unreal dev. Absolutely. I would have rather them delayed it and then specifically stated, this is what happened. We lost contact with our developer or whatever. If they don't want to put their stuff out there, just let everybody know we're switching developers, but we want it to be on Unreal 4, so we're going to wait. And everybody would have been like, awesome. You know, I'd have been stoked if they'd just come out and said it. But now they've rushed out a game that's built on Unity that is not their best work they put their name on. Well, they can't specifically state it, no, but they can say that they've had to change developers. Where is my truck? Oh God, you know what I forgot about? I forgot that I had the cruise set on 6. I'll take over from here, Jimmy. I forgot it was yeah, we should have had about 28,000 at Sorghum, and I dumped about 12,000 of this. I feel terrible. I wasted so much. I'll probably dump more than that if we got 9 grand out of it. At 350 per thousand. Yeah, it was way more than that. We wasted so much money. Still in courts, they can't speak on it. Yeah, I mean, they can't speak on a lot of the details, and they can't speak to the court case itself. But they could have said, we're having to change developers, and we want to wait on somebody that can do Unreal 4, because that's what it was being built on to start. They could have at least said that. That's a very general, broad statement that should be covered in any court in the world. Because you're producing a product, and you want to let your consumers know that it's delayed, but it's still coming, and we want to keep the same quality. Like, they could have just said that. You know, that would have been fine. We're delaying it because we want to make sure we deliver the same quality, and at this moment we can't do that, so we're going to delay it slightly, and we'll have further news in a month, you know, or whatever. Like, I would have been happy to hear that. But building it on Unity was just not the way to go. Not at all. Just my opinion, but yeah, definitely not the way to go. All right, that is done. Let's go back the trailer in. I guess we should probably repair it too. We probably should have repaired the harvester. We at least we washed it. We can do the fixing the stuff before we start harvesting next year. That'll give us something to do in the wintertime, maybe. Pull it over to the shop, do some repairs. Go ahead and fix this guy up. Expensive. Oh no. $1,000, $600. That's not bad. Okay. I would go give it a wash, but I just don't care.
That's a new follower.
That's still pretty low, isn't it? Oh, okay. Hang on. There you go. Wheat Dawson. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. But yeah, they should have just not done that. I didn't know Virtual Magic was building it on Unreal 4. I had no idea. Yeah, they definitely should have waited though. Holy crap, they should have waited. All right, there we go. We are done for the day. I think that's it too. I don't think there's anything else for us to do. We could do the cows and the chickens, but there's no reason to just yet. Let's go sleep. Make sure nothing popped up in the store page since the last time. Oh my goodness, there's another tanker. This is the same one we have, and it would be so nice to have one of these. If nothing else, just for extra slurry storage. The Vermeer Baler. I had one of those. Oh no, I haven't had one of these yet, have I? I don't want it though, because it does round bales and it only does 180 centimeter. So, not great. This is the one thing I would think that I could use, but I don't know if I want it. Because I don't think there's a way to pull it, right? Like, I can't add a hitch on the back or anything. Attachers, standard trailer hitch. Oh, I can. We can put a hitch on the back of this and pull 2 of these. But it's $36,000. I think we'll just wait. We'll wait for something better. We'll wait for something better. What's my favorite tractor brand? Massey. I like the Fergies. Or the Fence. Either one. The Fence are nice too. I know a lot of people's is John Deere, but I like the... Oh crap, it's still dark, man. I forgot it's September. It's fall, so... it is fall. Well, this is awkward. What's new in here? A 41-foot Terraflex. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, well, what's going on here then? 7 is growing. What is planted in 7? Cotton. That's terrible. I can't plant soybeans until April, so nothing doing there. I've got grass planted in all of my grass fields. I left alfalfa and clover alone. I just planted over everything. We've got just regular old grass planted. As you can see there. This field, these 2 right here. And on field 13, we haven't planted anything. That's where we're going to plant our soybeans. And I hope to buy field 7 soonish. It's $224,000. I could buy it now, but that would put us out quite a bit. Chickens don't really need anything right now. They're pretty good. Cows are actually okay, too. I don't have to do anything with them at the moment either. Except sell milk. Let's go see what the price is for the milk. And if it's nothing, we'll just skip to the next day because there's not about anything else. Internationals? I mean, yeah, Case, International Harvester. Yeah, I mean, I like them. They do well in the game. I don't think there's any reason to hate on them for sure. Let's see. Barley sells the best in December. And we're probably going to sell some of this time around. I'm probably going to sell 160,000 of it. Keep 30,000. Canola, November. Sorghum in January. So we got canola, November. Barley in December. And then sorghum in January we can sell. Soybeans, we got some. They won't sell till June, though. Milk, right now, is not that good of a price, actually. Oh, no, it's not bad. $7.39 at the Stanley Cakery. I mean, heck, that's $760 in January. I mean, that's only $20 difference per 1,000. What is that, an extra $2,000? Should I save it or just... Maybe I should save it. Maybe I should just let it build on up. How much can it hold? That's the question, though. 109,000. We're at about 50%. I mean, I think we hold it till January, guys. We're not that far away now. That's a decision to make right there. I want Field 7 to pop up on auction, is what I want. This one right here. Because we already get a huge discount, it should pop up for way cheaper than this discount right here. Maybe not, though. I don't know. It's 244. If we get it now, we can start working it. And doing our changes and start prepping for our cow pens and stuff on it, too. I'm just kind of killing some time waiting on the sun to come up, if you wonder what I'm doing here. My favorite size of tractor? Probably something about like this right here. The 7726 Ferguson right here. To me, that's a great horsepower. It's got like 268 horsepower or something crazy. But it's a decent size though. It's got a lot of power. All right, how we doing over here? We got 130 cows. These are at 12 months. These are at 10 months. These are at 22 months. So we got, how many is this? That's 10. So we got 10 at 22 months. We got 20 there. 14 months. We got 19. We got 50 at 15 months. So here just pretty soon, we're going to have, in about 3 more months, we're going to have 50 extra cattle producing milk, which is going to be September, October, November, December. So that'd be right before we sell in January. That's probably best to wait then. Because again, there's only 20 here and 10 here. So we've only got 30 cows producing milk right now. And we're gonna throw 50 on top of that all at once. And then shortly thereafter, we're gonna have 19 more. Extra 5 there later on. The 10 months. I mean, 26 of those. Okay, yeah. So maybe we wait then. Maybe we wait because the ones at 15 months. It's September 1 now. September, so October, November, December. They should be producing milk come January 1, and we can wait till the end of January to sell milk. And we should be producing a lot of milk by then. We've only got 30 producing. If we keep and let 50 produce, we're going to double what we got. So, yeah, let's go. Let's check the store page again just to be sure. Nothing there. Let's go sleep. Nothing else for us to do. What's up, True? How's it going, buddy? Nice tractor. Thanks. I appreciate it, Wheat. Killing time is better than killing. I can't say that on stream because those are trigger words, sir. With driving, that's true. Yeah. Very much so. Oh, they told me I wouldn't. Oh, it literally just skipped me till 7 o'clock, didn't it? Yeah, it did. It just skipped me to 7 o'clock. If we can sleep till 7 now. Sleeping is currently not possible. Okay. Well, we shall wait then. Dang it. We're just going to skip some time. I don't have any loans or anything, so I don't have to worry about that part. Am I going to play the new Edgewater map on the in-game mod hub? Is that the Saskatchewan map that I saw VF teasing on Twitter earlier that he was doing a video on? Saskatchewan map. I'll be happy to play in Saskatchewan, man. It's that's some great farmland up there. Beautiful countryside. There's nothing there. It's like Montana. It basically borders Montana, right? Or not basically, it does border Montana, I think. We've got a Canadian in here somewhere. Somebody will know. That grass is growing nicely. Let's see how the growth stages are looking here. Yeah, growing. Everything's in deep green. That one's ready to cut, and that one actually might be ready to cut too. Nope, not quite. One more grow stage to go. So I guess we'll just go ahead and skip on through. Let's check the cows, just to be sure. They're still good. Still good for another day. The chickens are still good for another day. Chickens only eat about 500 per day, so that's not bad. Any new contracts up? There's some more barley on field 5. I don't really want it. Nothing else I really want. Feels like field 14, maybe. Field 7, definitely, which I think I've already got maximum. I got maximum discount on field 7. This is field 14. We have maximum discount there. We already own that one. And those are the only real... I mean, 30, maybe. If 30 was up. I mean, we could buy 30 right now, no problem. Anything in the store page? Oh, my. Oh, my. You know how nice it'd be to have 2 harvesters running? I could get this whole setup for around 200 grand right now. It's the pair level. Shoo! Boy, I tell you what, it only holds 1,200 though. But still, it'd be nice to have 2 harvesters running. A 41 foot Terraflex, I'd have to have a trailer for. I just don't think it's worth it. I just don't think it's worth it. There's a cultivator I don't need. This guy right here might be handy to have though. It's pretty large, 40,000. I don't know what the weight rating on it is. Nah, we'll leave it alone. All right, back to the house. We'll skip again. There's nothing else for me to do at the moment. Montana borders British Columbia, Alberta, and Saskatchewan. I had not, dude. I don't know where Canadian places are. Like if you would have said Saskatchewan's over around Newfoundland, then I would have said, yeah, that's true. I don't know. You know the joke about dumb Americans and geography? I have no clue. What map I'm on right now? I'm on Iowa Plainsview. Iowa Plainsview right now. Favorite thing to harvest? Probably mowing grass or doing chaff. Doing chaff's a lot of fun. I like working with chaff. It's fun. And after thinking about it, I should have went ahead and bought that forage harvester. Sugar beets, no. No, God, never again. We did a whole series on a sugar farm. No, thank you. Never again. Chaff's a lot of fun, though. I don't mind doing chaff. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot going on here, is there? I don't see any orange numbers. Nothing in the sell page that I could use. I should have bought that forage harvester while it was on sale, because forage harvesters are stupid. And it was this one, wasn't it? Wasn't that the one that was in there? No, it was the class that was in there. It was the Jaguar. This thing's 380,000. It was in there for like 220. I should have bought it. I don't know what I was thinking. So, I'm doing Planet Crafter. Did the update drop? I don't remember hearing if the update actually came out. I know there was an update coming. I just don't know if it dropped yet. Sometimes you just gotta sit back and enjoy the view. Update the dev branch. I don't know if I have the dev branch downloaded or not. Good old Nova Estancia. Yeah. Yeah. Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut knows. Horrible idea. That was. Horrible idea. Alright, we should be well past the time we can sleep. I'm just gonna go ahead and sleep till tomorrow too, because there's not a whole lot for us to do right now. This time of year is weird, because like I could take more contracts, but I don't need those contracts to get me a discount on fields or anything like that, so there's no real point. I probably could take the trailer and go grab some slurry for the cows, or some TMR for the cows. We'll do it later, though. Have you thought about doing cotton? I have not, because I'm doing a cattle farm. But I will do, if we ever get a Delta, Arkansas, Mississippi, Louisiana map, I will definitely be doing cotton, soybeans, and corn, because that's all that's grown there. I will keep that my crop rotation. You set up tomorrow for Mamba Zoo and Wednesday for Planet Crafter. Didn't want to double up our shows. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, buddy, yeah. Since my week is already, like, I'm doing Suns on Friday, Wild West Wednesday. Thursday, I'm going to go back to No One Survived. So, you know, that pretty much just leaves Tuesday to pick up any of the extras, and the Planet Crafter's getting an update, so. There we go. Oop. Let's see now. What's in here? Woo! A Q series. Bob be all over that right there. We've already got one of these. I wish I'd have went ahead and done it. Dang it, man. This guy right here. I like these trailers right here. Some people may call me crazy, but I like them. I like the manual dump. They got a pickup wagon. A Bergman. Holds 49,000 liters. I said I wanted to start doing something other than bales soon. This might be an option right here. It's 78,000, but it does leave me out of buying field 7. I need to feed the chickens, and we got to work on the cows today too. This might leave me out of buying field 7 because it's 224,000. We got 264, so yeah, it would definitely keep me from buying it. But that is a heck of a deal right there, 78,000. I'm doing a cattle farm. Yes, doing a cattle farm. Cattle farm, yes. I'm doing a cattle farm. Let's go grab the truck. It's October. We still got a long way to go for milk. Oh my God, how much milk is in here right now? 125,000. Yeah, so they're popping milk out pretty quickly here. Let's go check on our cows. I want to see how many we got that are mature. I don't think it'll show us here, will it? Oh, it will. Yeah. Okay. We had some that were 15, so we're at 16 months now. They're 88%, so they'll be popping out some babies soon. Yeah, we're gonna be. Yeah, we're gonna. They're at what, 48,000, 45,000. Let's go get some feed for the cows. I said we were selling milk in the title. I'm not changing the title, so we're gonna go back and sell milk, even if I gotta skip a couple more days. That's definitely gonna happen. Oh, you know what I haven't thought about? I haven't thought about my greenhouse in a while here. There's 160 storm, but they are out of water completely, so I need to get some water in the greenhouse too. Because that lettuce is up for sale, I think, in November. Let me find it. No, it's in January too. Yeah, I gotta get some water in there so it can be filling on up. How do you count cattle? With a calculator. Absolutely. Why? How else would you count it? All right, let's go grab some TMR for the cows. We'll just take a full trailer. And then we'll feed the chickens. Move some eggs around, move some lettuce around since it's full. And then we'll sleep again and hopefully get to selling some milk today. Oh, I've never heard that one. That one makes perfect sense too, though, Smudo. What do you call a cow with 2 legs? Lean beef. You call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. Off to get some TMR. Yeah, we'll sell. We'll just wait and sell the milk in January. I mean, $20 per thousand is not a lot until you start talking about 100,000, 200,000 worth of milk. And again, I need maximum dollar bills here. So anything is helpful. Also, does that mean those cows that are at 88% into puberty, are they gonna give birth to 50 cows when they hit 18 months? Is that how that works? How in the world? Insurance premium, true drop in 500 in-game cash. I thought we did that like 45 minutes ago, though. I don't know how you redeemed that, but all right, I'll take it. Insurance premium payment. I appreciate you, buddy. Where am I going? I'm going totally the wrong direction here. I'm gonna turn around at the gas station. Been so long as I've been over here, I forgot which way I was supposed to go. Mods are special. I mean, oh, is that true? Is there no cooldown on that for you? Oh. Lord knows you need it. I mean, that's true, though, honestly. All right, let's bump some of this around over here. I know the straw's not going to go in for TMR because it's full, but the silage is definitely done. Let me bump that around a minute here. Let's see, a minute. I feel like I'm Frithgar all of a sudden. Hello, folks. Welcome back to Iowa Plainsview. I love watching Frithgar, though. Oh, there we go. This is the most awkward way in the world to do this, dude. Now they're all going. I really should just bring the telehandler down here and move them around with it, but nah. Oh, that was weird. Move this mower over here out of my way too. There we go. I'm just bullying the whole yard over here now. All right. Doing this with a trailer, probably not the best option. If you want all the money, you know what you gotta do, right? Shake your thing. Show me what you got. Mama didn't give me no money maker. Sorry. Hey, Gargle, do you have? I know you have a wheel set up and all that. Do you have a stand for yours, for your G27? Oh, I may have to actually. Yeah, I may have to do something different. Deuce being a bully for 3 minutes. Yes. Yes. Like, do you have a wheel stand or anything that you use, or you just clamp it to the desk? And I'm asking for a very specific reason, because my clamp is broke again on my wheel, and I'm tired of replacing it. And I can get a wheel stand for about $100.
Welcome back.
Hey, Distemper coming in with 2 months, which I know it's way longer than that. Way longer that you've been around and supporting, especially on YouTube. 2 months of sub support in a row. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. Those some hearts and plunders from Gold TP in chat for Distemper. Formerly Gamer Dad. A lot of you may know who he is. Been around a long time. Come on. I'm going to have to bring the telehandler back and pick him up, I think. All right, we'll get that sorted in a minute. You just lock it down on the desk? Okay. Yeah, the reason I'm asking is because I want to know if it'd be viable to still use it with the desk if I get one of the cheaper ones, right? The ones that kind of, they're just angled and you can kind of slide part of it under your desk. Because I keep breaking a wheel clamp, I'd rather just mount the whole setup to one of those and just slide it over. Because I've got room next to me, I can just slide it over and then slide it over to me when I get ready to use it. Have all my cables in one neat little, you know, thing on a harness or whatever. Like, it would be much easier on me, I think. Especially if I go with the standing, which I've got a standing desk frame, I got to find the top for it. I'm gonna have to have something like that. So it's almost not even worth it to buy the clamps when I could just buy a stand to bolt it to for the same price, or there about $60 more. I can just buy a whole thing to mount the pedals and everything to. So it almost makes sense. Does anybody have one, and is it worth it? Let me just ask that, I guess. You won't regret a wheel stand? I mean, again, you know, it's just one of those price things. It's like, do I pay 30 bucks for 2 clamps when I only need one and have a backup, or do I just get a wheel stand, which I'm gonna need at some point anyway when I get my standing desk set up, you know, which I don't have to have it with a standing desk, but it would make it so much better. Calling me old now, huh? No, sir, not at all. Not at all. We're closer to the same age than you realize, I think. Definitely not calling you old. No, sir. Heck, we might be pretty close to the same age, actually. Might be an idea if you keep breaking clamps, that way you just slide over and go. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it just seems like it's so much better of an idea. Not sure how it would work with the desk in front of you, though. Well, I know it angles back, so I know I'm going to be pushed back off the desk slightly. But I think I'll still be okay. And again, I'm going to have a standing desk, so I can raise it up a few inches, maybe to give me a little closer. I can really reposition my entire setup if I do that. And my standing desk, the hardware that I've got, has programmable buttons on it, so I can set heights for it too. You know, and I know we had this conversation. I think Smokey, you said you'd never go back to clamping the wheel on the desk. You love your standing desk, or your wheel stand, yeah. So yeah, I know some people have said it, and I know Gargle, you play a lot of racing games, and I just wanted to see if it was, you know, justifiable for, oh crap, we about messed up big time. Justifiable for somebody that is in and out of the wheel constantly. Like daily, I stream on YouTube without it, and then I stream on Twitch with it. So, like, I feel like it'd make my life so much easier. All right, we go backside, grain door, sliding floor. That's the one we want. Ooh, that almost was a mess right there. You turn 43 next week. Yeah, man, I just turned 38 just a day ago, a couple days ago. Yeah, that's what I thought. I figured we were pretty close to the same age. He's calling me Methuselah. No, I'm not. Ancient. Basically already dust. Just like him. Smudo, you're older than I am. Or you may not be, actually. I don't know. All right, how much more do they need? Let's go check. I do need to push some more of that in there, though. If it's ready, it should be ready to push in. The other stuff was. What am I supposed to be clicking on? Animals. Here we go. They do not need any more. They are fine right now. And they got plenty of straw, so that's all good. We'll go put the trailer up. People expect us to take naps. That's true, Gargoyle. Yeah, man. Heck yeah. I'm 35. Thank you very much, you old geezer. I thought we were pretty close. I thought you were 30, 38, 39. I didn't think you were that old. I didn't think you were Bob old. And we joke about that a lot, and I always try to remind myself and others that being old is nothing to be ashamed of, because we're the lucky ones, right? We're the lucky ones. We made it this far. I just hope I can make it as far as Bob or even Betty White, maybe. All right, let's go ahead and get hooked up. Well, no, we'll probably need this in November, December. We'll have to feed him again in December anyway. Might as well leave it. I do want to I do want to run down to the other end and figure out our situation. So I'm going to go ahead and hook up to the trailer, and we'll load the lettuce I can load. And then we'll load up the telehandler, and we'll just drive it to the other end with the trailer because it'll be faster. But we want to get lettuce loaded too, so let's go ahead and do that. There we go. JB said, "Wow, I'm young." In this community, yes, yeah. If you're under 30, then you're nowhere close to the average age. The average age is about 37 in this community, I think. And that's from YouTube and Twitch both. It's about 30, probably about 37, or it used to be, for the regulars anyway. The average age probably drops when you get the people that are around every once in a while. If you just add those in, it probably drops quite a bit. But the regulars, 35, 37, probably average age. Let's go ahead and put these up here. Probably, what is that, 2 rows? 6, 9, 12, probably right here will be out of the way. Go. Oh, dang, there's a mosquito. First time this year. Ugh, come here. I think I either hit it or scared it away. Dang mosquitoes. It's still February, man. Y'all leave me alone. Dang. That is still young. That absolutely is still young. Does Timberson, I'm the grandfather of the bunch? No, I don't think so. I don't think so, sir.
That's a new follower.
Maddie, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. You're 18 in just under 3 months. Well, enjoy it, cause I don't want to scare you, but it goes quick. It goes fast. Enjoy it. But I'm gonna say something to you and Pizza Hut both that I wish somebody would have told me when I was 17, 18, 16, 17, 18. Whatever you do in your 20s, you're gonna pay for in your 30s. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. It may not be as much fun to eat healthy and get a good night's sleep, but I recommend it through your 20s. You'll thank yourself later. The last 5 years it felt like 1 or 2, and it only goes faster, I promise. It's my 20-year high school reunion, graduation reunion, whatever this year. And I swear it doesn't feel like it's been 20 years. It feels like it's been 10, maybe even 5. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. And it went by quick. But yeah, I wish somebody would have given me that advice when I was graduating high school. What you do in your 20s is going to catch up to you in your 30s, maybe your 40s, but it's definitely going to catch up. You're only as old as you feel. That's ain't that the truth? Now, I mean, I don't feel almost 40. But I don't know what almost 40 is supposed to feel like for me, though, you know? Like, to me, this is what almost 40 is supposed to feel like. I feel good. I feel better today than I did at 25. Or, well, probably closer to 28. And again, the advice I'm giving to the younger crowd there, when I was 18, I went, yeah, whatever, you know. And I think I probably gave that exact response to people trying to give me advice when I was 17, 18. But, you know, hindsight's 20/20. We all live and do our things our own way, and we learn as we go. Just wanted to try to share some wisdom. I wish I'd have eaten better and slept better in my 20s. You feel old compared to your friends? Well, I promise you in 10 years, it won't even that won't even cross your mind. That's the great thing about high school. 10 years later, nobody cares. You'll have friends that are 5, 6 years, 7 years older than you, 10 years older than you, 20 years older than you. Doesn't even matter. The Rad Drummer, what's up? How's it going? Doing good here. Just stacking some lettuce up. We're trying to skip until January so we can sell some milk today. That was the goal. We got some crops to sell in November. I'm trying to get all this lettuce stacked up so I can go ahead and take the trailer. We're going to take this guy down there and get some silage moving in the TMR mixer. Or the cow feed mixer, I guess. With their leather jackets and their dirty jeans and the blasted rock and roll music. The devil's music. I was listening to Seether on the way home from picking the kid up from school today. So I still like my rock and roll devil music, sir. Just the old stuff that I used to listen to when I was 20. How many alfalfa bales did you get off that land? Hugney, not enough. We planted grass over it. I got about 19 off of it, which is not near worth it because you only get to cut it once a year. So I went back and I planted over the clover. We planted grass over it, and I planted grass over the alfalfa too. It's just not worth it because the only thing I can do with it is silage bales. So now if we had sheep, I probably wouldn't mind because it's fine for that. But you don't necessarily have to have like alfalfa grass for sheep, though, you know. So. I think really grass is still the best way to go for now until something happens with maybe an update or something that we get more crop off of the alfalfa field. But right now that's not the way it's looking, so. Oh. There we go. Don't you get like 4 cutting from alfalfa? I didn't get 4. I planted alfalfa and then I let it sit for 3 months after I cut it, and I only got 1 cut. It said still harvested after I cut it. 4 months later, or 3 months later. So I was like, all right, enough of that. But yeah, I only got the 1 cutting off of it for a whole 3 months after that, and it wasn't even growing. It just said harvested. I think that's IRL. That probably is, yeah. And that's what I was banking on, is that on here there's alfalfa grass for Iowa Plainsview, but it's not right because you only get 1 cut, it seems like, per year. So I was like, well, we'll just go back to planting grass on this then, where I know I can get a good 3 cuts off of it a year anyway. There we go. It's just faster to take this down there, and I was going to need to load those up anyway. So it's just faster to take the whole dang trailer down there than it is try to drive this thing by itself. There we go. What days do I stream? I stream on Twitch Monday through Thursday at around 4:15 Eastern. And then on Friday at around 1 p.m. Eastern, but I think I'm going to starting at noon Eastern on Fridays. And then I stream on YouTube Monday through Thursday at around 1 p.m. Eastern, and on Friday night at around 7 p.m. Eastern. But I stream different games on my YouTube channel every day. And then Friday night we do a co-op stream. Me and Bone right now. I was kind of hoping Gargoyle would have some free time, but he's living life, doing better than most of us. So he is not available on Fridays anymore. But we do some Sons of the Forest right now on Friday nights. But Monday through Thursday we do different games on there. But Monday through Thursday here we do Iowa Plainsview, and on Friday we do our community server. So on Twitch. You're in Minnesota? Isn't that Central Time? So it'd be 3 Central, 3:15 Central in the afternoons. I think, right? Somebody help me out there. Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know what time zone Minnesota's in. They're in Central, or if they're in... Isn't there 4 time zones in the U.S.? I should know this. I think I used to know this. Mountain time? Maybe that's mountain time. I have no idea. That's when you get out of school? Yeah, I mean, I stream for me, I start streaming at 3:15, my time. But that's Central. So I try to give everybody Eastern time just because it's easier to comprehend for a lot of people. So it's Central time? Okay, yeah, so I start at 3:15 for you then. Yeah, there you go. Easy. Gotta be easy on turns, even this lettuce is heavy. Do you have any luck getting ATX capture without the VR? Nope. Not even a little bit. I think I'm gonna have to do it like I did last time, Bob, and just go full screen and have the black bar at the top and bottom, and it'll be like ultra widescreen view, which I don't mind for ATS. That's not a terrible way to do it for ATS, really. But I think that's what I'm gonna have to do if I want to stream ATS again. Vroom, vroom. Woo. A little bounce in the front there. All right, let's try this. I'm just going to try to pick up just slightly here. I don't know if that worked. I don't think it worked. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to pick them up a little bit at a time, I think. That should actually work right there. Just drop them down, let them go. There we go. You just have to pick them up enough for them to register that it's doing something. There we go. Come on, get off there. Dang guy. There we go. Did I get the flickering for the autumn trees? If so, how do you fix it? I haven't noticed it. I haven't noticed it. Like, I don't get a whole lot of flickering at all. That worked. That's exactly what I wanted. This bale's actually pushing me. That's scary. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I need to remember that setting these up here does not necessarily mean they're just going to fall in. I mean, if you mean in-game, no, I haven't. I haven't noticed it. If you're just talking about stutters and stuff, yeah, I haven't noticed anything like that. Stutters, graphic flickering, nothing like that on here anyway. Turn your graphics down one notch, it helps you fix it. See, there you go. Yeah, heck yeah. I hate these forks, man. Maybe I am gonna have to go with something different. This is the way to do it right here, I think. Just pick them and flick them. Just like grade school all over again. Pick them and flick them. Okay, how come that didn't register? Is it full? There's no way it's full. No, 700,000. This thing holds 4 million, I think, in silage. Why won't that go in? Oh, it did that time. Maybe I just didn't pick them up high enough? Weird. What's up, Jeffrey? How's it going? How come we no longer play Construction Simulator on stream? Honestly, the dirt was so buggy, I just got frustrated with it. Perfect, honest explanation there. I got tired of messing with it because I couldn't do anything without getting stuck on dirt in an excavator or a dozer, which is silly. And when the whole premise of the game is to do stuff like that, it got frustrating. It's a fantastic game. I just got mad at it. I rage quit, basically. Well, so they did a lot of patches. And then after one of the patches, it got worse. So I just stopped playing. But again, I think it's a great game, and I definitely recommend playing it. But, yeah, I do want to finish it, though. Go back and finish some missions and stuff at some point. I just figured I would let myself not hate it so much and then come back to it. But yeah, they did several patches, and one of them fixed it, and then the next patch they did something else, and it broke it again. And I was like, this is crazy. I just can't do this anymore. Yeah, I just got frustrated, basically. They've probably patched it since then, but again, since I do something different daily on YouTube, it's, you know, I've been doing other games, hadn't really thought about it in a while, so, but they've probably patched that, a lot of those issues. When you have real-time dirt, though, it gets real weird, man. It gets real strange sometimes in games. Farmer's Dynasty had a lot of weird little quirks because it had real-time dirt in it. You were wondering that very question last night. Yeah, just because I got tired of being mad at it. I just rage quit. It's just easier sometimes, man. It's less stress, you know. Can you randomly join other players playing? As long as it's on public, I think you can, yeah. I know there's passwords, so if it's not passworded, you probably can, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can, actually. Yeah, I'm almost positive you can join other players playing. And I just realized I don't think we're going to get to milk selling today. I've only got about 15 minutes left. Not to mention the algorithm is harsh on when you don't pull in large numbers due to the game being out for 3 months already. Yeah, that's true too. That's true too, Gargoyle. And honestly, we were doing okay on it, right? I mean, it was doing better than some. Medieval Dynasty, I went back and looked at the metrics today after the stream, and oof, I think that's the worst Medieval Dynasty stream I've had in a very long time. So really, it wouldn't make any difference for my channel, man. My channel is buried right now. My channel is dead as far as algorithm are being found. So. I'm just gonna start reacting to Dr. Phil episodes.
That's a new follow.
Play Farm Sim on here and then react to Dr. Phil episodes on my YouTube channel. Seems like that's the only way to actually get anywhere now.
Follower.
Toe to a God and 88 Tricky. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. IRL's the way to go. I mean, that's probably true, sir. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Ah, crap! I gotta hook the hoses back up. There we go. I can just leave that down for now. You hear the algorithm crickets playing too? Dude, it's terrible, isn't it, man? It's absolutely terrible. What's my FPS? My FPS is 60. I keep it locked at 60, though. I don't like letting it run unlimited. It's probably harder on the graphics card to run a limiter than it is just to let it go. I think I've heard a lot of people say that, and that seems to be true, but I just set it at 60. Oh, you know what? While we got that, let's go and put some straw in. Whoop. Hang on now. There we go. Go and put some straw in here. Probably just one bale. And then we'll go feed the chickens too while we got this thing. I was about to go do something else, but while we got it, we might as well go ahead and take care of the rest of the stuff here. So then I should have flickering trees? I don't, though. Not that I can tell. I don't think. You guys see them flicker? Has anybody seen them flicker the whole time? I haven't noticed. I mean, I'm not super picky about the way games, the graphics in games either, so. This is ridiculous. I do get a little save lag from time to time. But that's it, really. Cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know what the shader cache is. I don't ever think about it though. Again, like little stuff I just ignore. I don't really care. I'm not super picky about my graphics really. Quality, stream quality is what I try for, but easy there, big fella. When he crashes or catches stuff on fire, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that happens. That happens for sure. I ain't paying attention to trees yet. Me either. Never? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Delete the shader cache that normally fixes the trees from what I heard. Yeah, I mean, there you go. I know there was a big... I had a game that wouldn't even load playing Farm Sim in November, I guess. And I had to go in and delete the shader cache, and it worked. So, the cache. I don't even remember where it's at. It's in your settings somewhere. It's in settings somewhere. I just don't remember where. 2600. We can definitely put most of a bucket in here. Junior, what's up, buddy? The Beard Gamer. If you're having a bad day, I hope this makes it better. You're beautiful and wonderful no matter what others may think. Be yourself and don't change for no one. Knock the negativity out of your life and bring in the positivity. Spread the positivity to others and hope that makes the day better. Absolutely. Good message. Woo. Good message. Woo. There's some weight on the front of it. We definitely need a bigger telehandler. The first time we see a telehandler pop up here, I'm buying it. If it's bigger than this one, anyway. Doing good, the Beard Gamer. Hope you are. Glad to see somebody bringing some positive vibes with them into the chat. Doesn't happen a lot on Twitch. Well, here it does. Depending on the community you jump into on Twitch, so you don't get that a lot. That is awesome. Appreciate that. Doing wonderful. Heck yeah. That's all you can ask for, right? Just a good day. Richard said, gravity. Yeah, it's non-existent with this thing. There's big weight on the back and no weight on the front at all. It gets kind of weird. Eating cheese curds, something I've never had. But I would love to make some proper poutine one day. I think you have to have cheese curd for proper poutine. I mean, for me, I just use brown gravy mix and pour them on the fries. It don't bother me none. It don't bother me none at all. I'm not picky though, man. Poutine is cheese curd. That's what I thought. Yeah. All right, so we should be good to skip. We got all that taken care of. That was the long process there, getting all that stuff taken care of. I just want to go sell this milk. See how much money we make off of it. Dang it. We'll start skipping to 8 o'clock. It's just going to get darker. It's going to get light later. Gravy. Oh, yeah. I'm glad we skipped to 8. It still would have been dark at 7. All right. Any land auctions? I'm looking for anything that is in... any numbers that are in orange. I don't see any. Sell page. Oh. This high lift, guys. I've never even driven this thing around. This thing looks insane, though. Is there a version of this in the mod hub for free? Does anybody know? Because I would like to play with one at some point. I'm not going to give anything away yet. I'd like to play with one of these at some point. This thing looks insane. Holy crap. There's not... Dang, man. And then this. I don't need either one of these. Come on, man. I need some good news in there. Let's see how our grass is doing that. This will determine what we're doing. next time. Yeah, this is ready to cut. I don't necessarily need the grass at the moment, so I'm not super worried about getting it done right now. All this grass should be ready to cut at the same time. And if it is, that'll work great because I can just put them on course play and we can run behind with the either the wrapper, or we could try to let them wrap too. I don't know how that works, but we could definitely try that. That's one hell of a cow tipper. It really is, yeah. Let's see. I know this field over here is probably not ready either. We're gonna go look just to be sure. It'll say it's ready to harvest, but until it gets the little burnt tops on it, it's not ready for the final cut yet. So yeah, that should be potential yield is 7.76 tons per acre. That's a lot. Yeah, potential yield quality is 233,000 liters. Pretty good. All right, I think that's pretty much it. We can go ahead and skip that. I didn't put anything else in the lettuce. That's okay though. We'll sell that later. All right, it's still October. Let's go sleep again. Woo! I'm going to skip till 9 o'clock because... Oh. Okay. You'll need that for ENC. Shh, don't give anything away yet. Sleeping's not currently available. Okay. Beating up time then. Fine. I typically don't do this until we get to the months where I really don't have a whole lot going on. I didn't put water in the greenhouse. I'm going to leave it for now. It'll be okay. I think we're selling this in November anyway. So we really only got, what about 3 more crates out of it? So it's not that big a deal. Once we do get it going, though, again, we're going to let it run the entire year. I think I took some and sold some last time. So we'll let it run for the entire year this time around. All right. November 1. This should be high price for lettuce. No, it's January. Crap. What was in November? Canola. November. Yeah, there we go. 683. Right now we're looking at 697 at grain selling station. That's hard to beat. Ag Place. Go grab the truck. That is going to be very hard to beat. Let's go sell some cannoli. Also, we need to check the sell page. I don't care anything about the contracts right now. That Volta G Series is back. Voltra G Series. Brood still here too. 40,000. 145. That's cheap, man. I just don't need another small tractor. We got the little John Deere that's got 175. I don't need something that's got less horsepower than that. It just doesn't make sense. All right, so we're going with canola down to the grain selling station. This begins our every month we're going to sell something run right here until January. January is like the last month we sell anything until we sell soybeans over in June, but we're not going to get to that today. We might not even get to the milk today the way this is going. This takes a minute to drive over there and back. This is like a 7 or 10 minute round trip here. And I don't have that much time left. Canola. 13,000. We're going over there for 13,000 liters. Really, guys? That's what we're going to do? Yeah, I guess so. All right. Well, let's go. It's money, and I cannot turn down the best sell price, and I need to sell all the extra grain I get at the end of the year, every year, or I go broke. So, if you're wondering why I'm doing it right now, this is why. Oh, when do eggs sell? I got a bunch of eggs over there. Eggs. November. Oh, sweet. Okay. That's terrible, actually. 1,400 at the Garden Restaurant, 1,470 at the diner per 1,000, and I've got. What's an individual pallet here? 1,400. Yes, that's 1,400. That's like $1,650 right there. Each one of these. It doesn't seem like a lot for people that don't play like realistic settings, but playing on a hard economy and not being able to take out loans and stuff. That's a lot of money sitting there for me. The problem is I don't want to sell my lettuce, so I may stack the eggs on the back and then back into the sell point at the diner. So I may go sell those today too. I want to sell whatever I can sell. I may change the title for when I port it over to YouTube to finishing harvest and selling, and just leave it at that. And then as people are watching and skipping through, they're going, he still hasn't sold He's talking about milk at the beginning, but he hasn't sold any milk yet. And then they get to the end and realize that I lied, and I can't do that yet. Oh, we gotta spray weeds. Crap, I wish I'd have drugged the weeder instead of having to spray weeds. That's okay, though. Whoops, oh well. $13,252. We're gonna make about what, $7 grand off of this? $8 grand maybe. Again, not terrible. I'm not mad because every extra penny of crops we got, we need to sell. But yeah, we'll wait until probably January. We'll refill the greenhouse. I want to know how much lettuce we get from January to November. And we're still probably not in the highest price yet, but I need to go ahead and sell. That way I can go ahead and skip to December and sell too. Oh yeah, we're definitely not going to have time to finish this today. Definitely not going to have time today. But yeah, remember, Friday we're going to be starting early. We'll be starting around 11 a.m. Central, 12 Eastern, 12 noon Eastern. And we'll run a 3-hour stream. The beginning of the stream, we're going to do our farm draws pretty quick. And then that way everybody can get going. And then I'll go ahead while everybody starts working on their stuff and are logging in and getting all that done or whatever they're doing. I'll start setting up the wheel spin for the auction. And then about an hour and a half into the stream, we'll do the auction spins, which should be a lot of fun. I want to see if Stream Elements has got a wheel spin thing that I can customize. That's what I want to do. But the Wheel of Names is a free thing to do on a website. It's so easy. It's so easy to do. Weeds are just a way to add crunch to veggies. I mean, that's true. Why not? Get you some dandelions mixed in with your zucchini. Heck yeah. 92.56 or 92. Yeah, 92.56. That's 1,000 better than I thought it would be. I thought it was gonna be around 8. 92.56. When does barley sell? Because we got a lot of extra barley. December sorghum in January, I think. Yeah, January for sorghum. Soybeans in June. Milk in January, eggs now. Okay. So really eggs is the only other thing we can sell this month. And we may go ahead and sell eggs today, and then we'll wait until tomorrow afternoon, and we'll start off by selling what was in December? Barley? I think it was barley. Yeah, we'll start off tomorrow selling barley because we're going to have quite a few trailer loads of barley to sell because we got 191,000. I want to keep about 40 for my chickens just in case, which I probably won't need. But we'll sell 150,000 liters of barley, so it's going to be quite a few trips because we only hold about 29,000, I think, of barley. So quite a few trips of barley there. Larkin, all right, Pizza Hut, I appreciate you. You're not missing much because all I'm doing is selling eggs and then I'm off. So. Could you please hit the train? Well, it's the only thing left that you on the map that you haven't hit. That's true, but you know, man, I follow Raw Alerts on Twitter, and there's been a lot of train accidents lately, and I don't want to add to that. So. And I say lately, I think even myself, I wasn't aware of how many train derailments there are a month in the U.S. I had no idea. There's a lot. So true, I have even more respect for the job you do because it's pretty common, it seems like. It's dangerous, man. That's a dangerous job. I didn't realize how dangerous just being a train engineer was. I had no clue, man. Yeah, I don't want to cause a train derailment myself. Wouldn't it be awesome if Farm Sim actually had train derailment, and you had to pay to get the pay for the damages if you accidentally caused it? That'd be crazy. Again, I'm a fan of Wreckfest style damage. I would love to see that in Farm Sim, and everybody hates me for that, but that's okay. You need somebody to channel your hate to. Bring it. But I want to see Wreckfest style damage in Farm Sim. I know that's nuts, but I'm just a little bit crazy. 1,700 in January alone. That's what I'm saying, dude. I had no idea. That's a stupid amount that should be avoidable. Like 2-3 a month, maybe. But 17? No, 1,700? No. No, there's no excuse, man. And some of them I've noticed too was not from collisions. It's just poor track upkeep, man. There's no excuse for that. No excuse whatsoever. Yeah, 1,700 in January alone. Ohio by far being the worst one that hasn't really been covered by the news outlets and stuff. Yeah, Ohio definitely the worst one. All right, I'm just gonna run over here and grab the telehandler real quick, and we'll just slap those on there. As long as they're at the back, I don't care what they look like. I just don't want them near my lettuce, because I don't want to sell the lettuce in November. I want to sell it in January. Yeah, Ohio by far being the biggest environmental problem of one of them, reckon. But not that any of them are good. That's the one that I've kept up with the most that seems to be ignored. It's so weird. It's like it doesn't exist. I'm going to have to put these on this way because the trailer's on an angle, so. That should be far enough to keep them off of my lettuce. And to be able to get all these on here too. There's quite a few. You know a guy who just hatched a quail leg from the supermarket right off the shelf. That's scary, man. Everybody out here eating balut. And if you don't know what balut is, just go watch Survivor. They eat that from time to time on there. For the challenges. What is? Oh, that was so weird. Balut's actually a delicacy. But not for me. I like eggs. I don't like unhatched baby chickens. Sorry. Yeah, Cargill's like, no thanks. Yeah, me either, buddy. Me either. I'm with you. I want no part of that. I'm sure it is fine for people that have a taste for it, but I do not have a taste for that. I think this is how we sold eggs last time we sold them, isn't it? We took them in and just backed it up. I think that's what we did. Working out pretty well. The one on the end there, You know what I might do? I might just go ahead and take this one too. Let's let them plop down a new pallet there. Jimmy, bring another pallet around for the chickens. Of birds, the quail only has a 2-year lifespan. I didn't know that. I had no idea. And again, those don't have to be perfect. They just have to make it down there. That's all I want out of it. Looks good to me. Let's go. 1,200 or 12,999 eggs. That's the weirdest load ever. Lettuce stacked to the bridge, and just some eggs on the back. Your broiler birds did make it more than 90 days? I mean, usually 6 to 8 weeks, depending on the species of chicken. I mean, when you're raising them to eat, though, that seems logical. But we want to see them make it with your driving. I hope they do. I hope they do. Normally, this is when we roll something, but I think I'm okay today, man. I've been taking it easy. No flipping for me, sir. No flipping for me. Oh, I say that, then we get a lag. What is this lag spike? What is going on? Usually that's a save tick, but that wasn't a save. I don't know what's happening right now. All right, where were these selling the best at? Because there was a big price difference here. Dude, I don't know what's up with this lag right now. What crap are the eggs? Oh, there they are. So 1,418 is the high price. 1,470 at the diner. 1,448 at the town store. Oh no, that's lower. 1,470. Okay. Diner. Where's the diner? Diner's over there, right? I don't see the green. Oh, God, these trees. I can't see. Too many dang trees in the way. I know it's over this direction somewhere. I just gotta find it. All right, there. I don't see it. What? It's tagged, but where is it? What in the heck? Now we're saving. Oh, it's back on the backside. Well, how come there's no thing? Oh, there it is. How come I couldn't see that right there? That is random. Like it, the lighting modding on the map is great, but sometimes it's too bright. Honestly, I know this sounds stupid, but sometimes it's too bright. What is this? What is going on here? Hey, come on. Come on. There we go. Have you experienced tree flickering? I have not. Richard, you're not the first person to ask. I haven't noticed it. I haven't noticed it at all. And I don't normally get these little hitches in here, but my PC may be running warm. I don't see anything else going on. Oh, we almost messed up. Hang on. This is not the diner anyway. But I definitely want to back into the diner. Go around. I don't know what these little hitches are. It's very strange. All right, we want to back into this though. Then we want to try to get out of here without running over anything else that's going to sell these. All right, there we go. Selling all the eggs without selling the lettuce. The stuttering's common? I don't notice it that often. $19,117 worth of eggs. That's a win right there. That's a big win. And again, all I do is keep a little wheat and barley from the contracts we do, and Bob's your uncle. I mean, that's a pretty decent payday for just keeping some wheat and barley and buying the chicken pen and stuff. Chicken pen's paid for. Chickens are paid for at this point. Yeah, I don't remember this much stuttering in the game either, though. Look at that. A little stutter almost made me flip. What is going on? Maybe I'm getting the extreme stuttering instead of the tree flicker. I mean, that's like some serious hitching right there. Send you a link on Steam. Check it out. Yep, I will. I will. All right, 18,500 in lettuce. We're gonna be bringing back down here in January. When we come back tomorrow afternoon, we're gonna sell barley. We've got, like I said, we've got probably 6-7 trips to make for barley. Because we got like 191,000. We're gonna sell 150 of it, but we only hold like 28. So 5, 6, 7 trips of barley probably to sell. January we got lettuce and we got milk to sell. Going to be a couple of loads of milk, and then this load of lettuce right here, 18,500 in lettuce. So yeah, still lots of stuff to sell. Looking forward to it. But you made it back just in time because I'm leaving. I appreciate you guys for being here as always. Hope you have a great rest of your afternoon, night, morning, wherever you're at. And if you're watching later on YouTube and you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate you. I stream these on Twitch. Come hang out with us anytime you get ready. Twitch.tv/DoSomeS.
That's a new follower.
Kelly6532, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Come hang out with us anytime. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you guys for all the follows, the resubs, stuff like that today. Much appreciated. And I will see y'all tomorrow on YouTube for the Planet Crafter, probably around 1 p.m. Eastern. So come hang out with me. I'll see y'all then. Later, folks.